everyone, welcome back to the Daily Ladies channel. It's me, Lauren. It's the 22nd of June, long time no see. I haven't made a video by myself in a while. I'm dressed like a little boy today. This t-shirt is like 100 sizes too big. But my hair is like half dry, half wet. Excuse this mess. First off, I hope you enjoyed our little holiday collection vlog. We had fun putting it together. I know there's some dodgy, like, funny camera work where it wouldn't stay vertical or otherwise. But the reason I thought, okay, I'm going to make a video today, despite the fact that I think we're going to make a video together, our story time video, where we have a few little funny stories from our holiday experience to share with you. But because today is an important day for a lot of people, I thought I'd make a video about it. So, for any of you who don't know, today, the 22nd of June, is when the healthcare professionals admission test results come out, and they get sent out by email. And basically, the average score is about 170. And, you know, there are people who get over 200 and everything, and they're like the top percentile in the country and everything. Basically, it's a test that you do in 3 sections if you want to do medicine in college. And I did it, and I know a good few people who did it also. And it's not easy. You can do prep courses, you can get prep material, all that jazz, and you can still find it incredibly difficult, because I did, and I kind of not resigned myself, but sort of was very realistic and thought, okay, this was really hard. You may not get enough points in this test that you will need. So anyway, long story short, 1:30 in the morning, I checked my emails, and it was there, and I opened it, and I kind of threw it across the bed, because you know when like something's loading and you don't quite want to look at it, but you do want to look at it, and you feel like if it's further away, somehow that will lessen the impact. It doesn't. And I looked, and basically the points for medicine in where I wanted to do it was 733. So that's Leaving Cert points plus HPAT points. And in order to kind of make that more doable, I'd need about 180 to 190 in a HPAT score. And I didn't get that. And I'm perfectly comfortable with sharing this, because there are other people out there that I'm sure have gotten their HPAT results and are not happy, and I don't want anyone to feel like it's something you should be ashamed of, because it's very hard. Medicine is not easy to get into, and the HPAT is not meant to be easy. Otherwise, anyone would be allowed to go into a medical course. I got 162. And that's not enough, essentially. I know, and you'll know from watching our Leaving Cert diaries, that the Leaving Cert didn't go as smoothly as perhaps I would have hoped. I had a lot of speed bumps, a lot of nasty papers and trick questions, and with that score of 162, I would need 580 points at least to get medicine. And realistically, that's not going to happen. Realistically, not negatively, just realistically. And so I'm going to be rejigging around. I have a lot of other things that I want to do that are very achievable, and, you know, I can put those options down, absolutely no problem. But I wanted to share this, actually. One, just so that I could talk to someone. But also because, now I don't know how the others did. I know people personally who also did the HPAT. Obviously I'm not going to go around messaging them all going, what did you get? How did you do? Because that's not very tactful. It's not very nice. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of other people who sat that HPAT who got their results today and are thinking, oh God, what the hell am I supposed to do? They think medicine is the only thing that they've ever wanted to do, and now it seems like completely impossible. And I just wanted you to feel less alone. Now, I kind of was lucky in the sense that I have a lot of other things that I kind of want to do, and that are in a medical region that do not require the HPAT. They just require your leaving cert points alone, and I guess I'm lucky in the sense that I do have other desires for things I want to do. And in fact, there were kind of some other things that I wanted to do more, and I just didn't want to keep changing my mind, because I was always the one who kept changing her mind. She wanted to go from journalism to teaching to really unrelated stuff. You know, I was hopping around the place, and I didn't want to keep being that girl that kept changing her mind. Because medicine is such a vocation, I didn't want to suddenly switch from medicine, you know, because kind of people then knew, okay, that's Lauren, she's going for medicine, she wants to be this. And then I almost felt this strange sense of pressure to not change my mind, which is ridiculous, because I'm somebody who really tends not to care what anyone else thinks, and really I don't give a tiny rat's arse. But I don't know, it was obviously something I'd manifested myself, which is ridiculous, I know. But there had been other things like midwifery that I've always wanted to do. Such a lovely career that's still medical based, and I'm almost relieved in a sense that the HPAT points were not as high, because if they had been high through fluke, through whatever, it would have meant more of a choice. I would have still been kind of, do I really want to go into medicine? Can I handle that? Is that just a bit much for me? Would I not be happier in a set kind of region of like midwifery? I think it would have made it harder. But now that I can pretty much rule it off, it's actually made me feel a bit lighter, a bit less pressured, a bit less stressed, that I can just move midwifery up the list, and there are more college options for me for that, and I feel like a weight has been lifted rather than a stress has been put on me. I hope that makes sense. This is literally just a vlog where I'm talking to myself but talking to you. The moral of the story, is there a moral to the story? The moral of the story is just, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to change. My hair looks ridiculous. What is going to come from any angle. Like 1:30 in the morning, there I was, and just 3 little numbers have changed so much. And for some people, you're going to read your 3 little numbers, or 2 numbers, and you're going to freak, and it's going to tear you down completely. You're going to be distraught. It's not the end of the world. If medicine is truly your passion, there is the option to resit the well, I don't want to give you misinformation, actually, but I believe you can reset the HPAT and use it with your leaving cert results once the leaving cert has not changed within the space of time, as in it's still the same leaving cert. You can do it again. It's not the end of the world, but it's made me realise that I would never want to sit through that again. I would never want to resit the leaving cert again. I would never want to resit the HPAT again, because I fucking hated it. It was horrible. The HPAT to me had nothing to do with being a doctor. It was just some I don't even know. I just think the HPAT was a waste of time, personally. And that's not just because I didn't get the score I wanted, but because literally even as I was doing it, it was like, what is the significance? How does this tell these college people that I'm going to make a good doctor? I could be a terrible antisocial idiot and treat my patients like rubbish. But yet I could have gotten a crazy good score on my HPAT, so I don't even know. This is a rambling. I just needed to ramble about this. But I don't even know what the moral of the story is. This is completely like unscripted. I didn't write any notes for this. I just sat down and decided I'd talk about it because it's pretty important. I'm documenting my journey to college and onwards, so this is part of it. So it might be a bit boring for some of you, but I needed this. So essentially, medicine's off the cards for me. So for any of you who are watching this who know me, there you go. Medicine's off the cards, but I'm taking this in my stride and I'm putting every positive spin on it. I have so many other things that I have always would have loved to do, and now I feel actually less pressure to try and reach that really, really high top of the mountain, which is medicine, because it's such a almost prestigious, I don't like using that, but I don't know how else to explain it, prestigious kind of career and course, and it can be a lot of pressure. Once you tell your parents you want to do medicine, or other people, you get known as the one aiming for medicine, so you kind of fear that anything less will be disappointing. Now, I don't think that my mum and dad are, if mum is watching this, dad won't, but if mum does, talking about you, they're absolutely wonderful. Like, they don't care what I do once I'm happy. Like, I told both of them this like early this morning, and they know that I put in the work. So my parents are absolutely great, so I don't in any way mean to say that my parents would be disappointed, because that's not the case, but you tend to build it up around you. That's Jennifer, that's Mary going for medicine, and you get 520 points, which is amazing, but not good enough for medicine. You feel like that's not an achievement just because you didn't hit the medicine goal, and you don't want that to be how it is. And there are so many options out there, different fields, like radiography, physiotherapy, nursing. You can do different sciences, medical sciences, disease studies, midwifery, like I want to do. And oh my, did you hear that? I hope you do. Oh, my cat sounds like she's injured. Then again, she always does that. So basically, that's what this video was. I just wanted to chit chat. I just wanted to kind of ramble on about that and just vent it. And it is part of the journey to college, so it's in keeping with the theme of this YouTube channel. So I'm sorry it was unscripted. It was a bit all over the place. But if you survived to the end, thank you for watching. And please comment, like, subscribe to our channel. And we'll have a story time video, which will be quite funny, up in the next, either today or tomorrow. We're having some issues with uploading. So, thank you so much for watching. If any of you did the HPAT, I have something in my eye. If any of you did the HPAT, whether you're happy or sad, feel free to message the Facebook page, or YouTube, or even leave a comment if you got your results, or if you're doing the HPAT next year, or if you just want to know more, if you want to ask questions about the experience, what it entailed, if you're interested. Always respond to Jesus. Oh, I'm just gonna go die here and go blind. I'll see you guys in our next video. This is not cute. It's not cute.